Okay, Waffle Flower had, and all of this was recommended by Jennifer McGuire, had some things also for Black Friday, so I ordered from them. I ordered because of the techniques she had done. Oh, I can't get that. So that's why I ordered from all these different companies. All right, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. This I think was a freebie. I don't know if it was or not. Let's see. Yes, the small snowflake die was free. I don't think the sentiments, butterflies, and stencils were free. So this was free with a certain amount of order. I got, this is Hello Friend, and it's a stencil, and then you cut it out with that. I'm quite certain this was a freebie too. Jennifer had done some things with stencils and the block stencil specifically. And one of the things they had was this, which is great for coloring in your background on your postage collage dies. Okay, I got the peony stencil. Okay. She did some gorgeous things with this. Oh, I got this one. It's called Seafoam. Vicki did a card and used this on there. And I thought it was great. She had just done a section, so I picked that up. This is Christmas Words Stencil Trio. I don't remember ordering that one. Oh, it was free. That was free. Yeah, they had a lot of free stuff. I'm looking. This is the collage block stencil, and I got this because it's got an edging around it, and I thought, oh, you know, you can, when, I don't know, when you send something airmail or something, it has that color around it. There's also a circle and a place for a sentiment. All right. I had this. Is the Steel Craft. It's the paper hugs combo. It's dies and sentiments. I got this because I like general sentiments. I miss your face, hugs for today, love you always, just because, with simply paper hugs, here for you, sending hugs, take care friend, take your time. I really like those sentiments, so I got those. I got this postage collage die. Now I have the other one, but this one is specifically Waffle Flower, and a lot of the stencils that I have are Waffle Flower. So I thought, well, I'll just get another one. I loved this. I have another one that I got from scrapbook.com. I don't know who makes it, but it's for background textures. I love it. So I picked up another one of those. This is another one of the same things. A lot of this stuff was on sale. Oh, the wax seal dies. I have been wanting to play with wax seals. Well, I decided I'm going to try the die first and see how much I'll use it. Because if I won't use it that much, I'll use the dies to make it look like it's wax seal. All right, now this is the Steel Craft Christmas Words matching die. So the stencil back there, this is the die that goes with it. And then the other thing that Jennifer raved about were these large background blenders from Waffle Flower. And I saw a big difference with it. So I ordered a set. They were special also. So that's what I got from Waffle Flower. Lots of free stuff. Hello everyone. Welcome back for another Anything Goes Saturday. I had one more company that I ran across that I hadn't used for my Black Friday orders. This was Waffle Flower, and with Waffle Flower, a lot of it was Christmas, but there were a few things I ordered that weren't. So I'm using one of those. I'm also using the Windowsill Woodlands. This sketch that I'm using is a Unity sketch for this month. And I am specifically using the Windowsill Woodlands, that cute little owl, and thought you could use a friendly face is my sentiment. I'm pulling out the Simply Natural pattern paper, which is also from Unity. And I'm using, I have the stamp set that goes with it. I've got these two pieces of paper, a brown and a tan. For my waffle flower, I'm using the crosshatch texture die. Now, my original plan was to take and ink this up with espresso ink, but I have a heavy hand and it didn't work like I want. So I'm going to use this side. When you do this, you can do the side that's the pinpoints, the dots are pressed in, or the side that raised. I'm going to use the side that raised since I messed that one up. I got to figure out how to do that. All right. I have a piece of ivory for my image and my card base. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my image, and I got this cute little owl, and I'm going to use Mocha to stamp him in. All right. I love the Unity images. I don't know why, but I do. I'm going to go there. I may have to cut this down some, but I don't know if it's going to work with my sentiment. All right, there's my cute little owl. And you know what? I just realized he's supposed to be down. So I'm going to flip him over. I'm going to flip this over and do this side. Try this again. These are windowsills, so they've got to be sitting at the bottom. And I didn't remember that when I stamped it. So I was thinking that the sentiment was going to go at the bottom. So I've got this at the bottom. There he is, much better. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment with early espresso. And I'm going to stamp it at the top. The sketch actually has it at the bottom. Well, you know what? Let me try something. Okay, I've got a strip. Let me ink this up again. The sentiment on the sketch has it as a rectangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. So give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to take and I'm going to cut this in half, and I'll make my own rectangle like so, and I'll put it on there. I'm going to put it on a piece of brown. Okay, I cut a piece of brown, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these strips to this brown piece, and if I have to, I can cut it down some, which I might have to. Where's my tweezers? All right. I gotta pull it over slightly. All right. Because I'm gonna center this with a little bit of space in between. All right, let me cut this down so it's even. Okay, got it. Now, I need to color this little guy. So I'm gonna grab my colored pencils. Okay, I got a brown and a yellow. So I'm gonna color my little guy. And then his beak, I'm gonna make yellow. And there I have him all colored, ready to go. But I'm gonna cut him down some because he is way too big. So let me do that. I also got a piece of brown to put him on. He's gonna be lost if I don't have him on something. So I'm gonna add him here. All right, let's get this card going. All right. Since this is raised, I'm going to put both of these on with my double-sided tape. Okay. Now I'm going to fold and burnish my card base. All right, this goes on next, and this is the flat side, so I know I can put this on with my tape runner. All right. I really wished I could figure out how to do that. If you've got any tips for how to ink this plate up without it getting all on the back, let me know. Maybe my hand is just too heavy, which is probably what it is. Okay. The other reason I'm using my double-sided tape back here is the back of these is very slick, so it's hard to get your tape runner to work on there. So this piece is going to go on like so. And now this one. That looks crooked, but it's not. All right, now this piece goes on next, like right about there. All right. This goes on next, and I'm going to put this on with the foam adhesives to give it some interest. And I did change the size of this. My original size matched the sketch, but my image needed it to be smaller. So I was going to put my sentiment on it, but then it didn't work. So, all right, I'm going to move this. All right, hold on. All right, I think if I put that there and center it, so I'm going to come over just slightly. And now this I'm going to put on with foam adhesives also. All right. And that's just going to kind of sit just below that, so it's a little bit separate. And now to finish it off, I'm going to add some gold gems. Let's see what I have. Kind of like these. Oh, I like those a lot. Do I have any small ones of that? Let me see. Yes, there they are. All right, that's got a piece stuck to it. Take it off. All right. Now I'm gonna put this one on first. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna add some little ones. So one there, and There, finally. There. Okay. Finally. Whew. That. I struggle with those little ones. Okay. And there's my Anything Goes Saturday idea using the Unity sketch for March. Have a super Saturday. Bye.